Okay, welcome everyone. As we finish the 9th parak of Sanhedrin and start the 10th parak, very famous Agadah parak, one of the most famous Agadah parakim in Shas. We're sponsored by Basi Bas Rabish, Lila Nishmas Basi Bas Rabish, and Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, by the Fisher family. We're also sponsored Lila Nishmas David Ben Chaim, and by Lila Nishmas David Ben Chaim, for Shalem, for Moshe Ben Chayesar, Yaakov Ben Basi Aleh, for the Schutz of Avram and Yom Ben Shmamat Yehudis. We learn, sponsored by Yoel Klugman and family, for their Panos and Gzun Nachas. We learn the Shalema from Moshe Meir Ben Esther Fadl, Rivka Bas Shira Leah, Devorah Bas Shoshabina, and Meir Ben Chayesar. They should have a Refuah Shalema B'Sei Shachal Yisrael. The following acts, Kanoyim Pogim, but this is a very rare law that true zealots could put the person to death, but if the person defends himself and kills the zealous attacker, he is not executed by the court. That's the way the Rambam paskin. So it's a really very interesting din. If somebody does the dastardly act of stealing a clay shores from the Beis Hamikdash, and he curses Hashem, but not the death sentence of blasphemy, cursing Hashem with Hashem's name, but cursing Hashem with the name of a sorcerer, or the name of a false god, Vaboyel Aramis, and somebody who sleeps with a non-Jewish woman publicly, like Zimri did with Cosby, Kanoyim Pogim Bay. Zealots could attack him and put him to death. Kayin Shishimesh Betuma. If a Kayin did the Avodah Betuma Sagruf, which is a sin of Koris, Ein Echav HaKahanim Mevino said the Bezdin. His brothers, the Kahanim, don't have to bring him to Bezdin to get Malchus, because Chayvi Krisis would get Malchus, but rather they could take the law in their own hands. Ela Pirchei Kuna, the strong youth of the Kuna, Moisi and Oisei Chutzla Azar, because they were going to kill him, and they don't want to bring Tumah in the Azar in the temple courtyard. They take him out to the Azara, Umaftsian Es Moichei Begizrin, and they could split open his head with clubs. Zor Shimesh b'Mikdash, a non-Kayin that does the avoid in the Mikdash. Rabbi Akiva Omer b'Chanek. Rabbi Akiva says he's executed with strangulation. V'Chachamim Omer it's Mis b'Dei Shemayim. It's early death at the hands of heaven. Lo Aleinu. And now we start the famous parak known as Chelik. After learning the terrible 4 death sentences, we say, Kol Yisrael yesh lehem chelik l'olam haba. All of Klal Yisrael has a portion in Olam haba, even those that are executed who did tshuva. Shenema va'amech kulam tzadikim. Your nation is all righteous. L'olam yirshu aretz. They will inherit the land forever, meaning they will get the afterlife. Neitzer matoi. They are a branch of my planting. Hashem says, Maaseh yodai. They are my handiwork lispar, that I glorify in. As we do the mitzvahs, we fulfill that which it says, V'afta es Hashem l'kecha, shetei shem shemayim misahev al yodecha. The name of Hashem is love through you, and that brings glory to Hashem. However, the following people lose their afterlife. They deny the resurrection, life after death. As the Gemara says, this is classic Mida Keneged Mida. If you don't believe in it, you won't get it. That's why every day we affirm, we are believed to resurrect. We are from the believers. If somebody says that Torah is not from heaven, that it's not God-given, Vapikairis. This is simply translated as one who is mevazeh talmidei chachamim, one who shames the talmidei chachamim, of course, one who shames the Torah itself. Rabbi Kiva Omer afa korei b'svar machitzayim, also those that read Sifrei Minus, books of heresy. Now, they don't lose their oil haba for reading the books of heresy. They lose their oil haba for that which it brings them to become heretics. If one says an incantation and he spits at the time while he says it, that's part of the process, all the sickness which I placed in Mitzrayim, I won't place on you. And while saying Hashem's name, he spits. He loses his afterlife for that dishonor. If he pronounces the Yud Kei Vav Kei in its forbidden way, he loses his Olam Haba. I want to first of all thank you for joining this year. The many people that learn Mishnayos with us, were very wonderful. I'd like to invite you to become part of our Zoom family. This week we had 41 live people on Zoom sharing and interacting with each other. So if you want to be part of that family, Motzei Shabbos is zoomdaf.com. With capital, the meeting code is very easy. It's my initials RMMW, Rabbi Moshe Meir Weiss, all in caps. So zoomdaf.com and just RMMW, you go into a meeting room and I'll let you in. 7:45 Motzei Shabbos, 2 blot as we start the new parak. And 8 o'clock Sunday through Thursday. Please join us, be part of us. If you want to sponsor a Chumash share, 718-916-3100, rmmwsi@aol.com. Thank you for joining us and have a truly wonderful Shabbos.